Hey everyone, UFC 158 review. I know it's kind of late, but I still have to go ahead and get this review done. GSP versus Nick Diaz. Let's first start off with the Ellenberger fight and Nate Marquardt. This one, it was pretty much Ellenberger all the way as far as he finished him off with a knockout in the first round, 3 minutes. It was just pretty much Ellenberger all the way. I mean, Nate tried to impose his will, but just didn't work out for him. He's gonna go down the ladder, possibly get cut. Ellenberger is gonna, go up the ladder, do what he needs to do. Next fight would be the Johnny Hendricks fight, Carlos Condit. This is probably the fight that I was most interested in because I didn't know exactly where it was gonna go. Both of these guys have a lot, in their skill set that they're good at. But it was a great fight. I think it got fight of the night. You have Johnny Hendricks, who pretty much in this fight went back to his base of his wrestling. Looks like he hurt his hand or something like that in the earlier round. Got a decision against Carlos Condit. But Carlos Condit, even though he did get taken down, he got back up on his feet. Did do a lot of circling and using footwork, and he just a bunch of strikes that necessarily I wouldn't say probably. I don't know if they really hurt Johnny Hendricks, but the point is that he was able to strike and do multiple strikes, but he just got taken down a lot. Johnny Hendricks was able to hold him down for at good point. At certain rounds of the match, he was able to hold him down. But Carlos definitely tried to get back to his feet, and most of the time did get back on his feet. So Johnny Hendricks would get the next shot at GSP. Carlos Condit would probably go against Roy McDonald whenever Roy gets healed up. Then we have GSP versus Nick Diaz. This fight was quite interesting, but we all knew how it was going to turn out. GSP isn't going to stand up with the guy who's probably better than him in boxing. As far as all-around boxing, GSP has a great jab, but the funny thing about it is that GSP, even when they did stand up, seemed to get the better of Nick Diaz standing up. But I believe that was because Nick Diaz was threatened by the takedown. He got taken down so many times. I mean, as soon as the match started, GSP went at him with a couple of shots and went straight for the takedown. It was straight ground and pound from there, elbows, and moving from position to position, transitioning. People will call it a snoozer and boring, but GSP did what he needed to do that he won the match. He won, he won by unanimous decision. Nick Diaz did some cowardly stuff, trying to hit GSP after the bell rang and all types of stuff. I bet you, if they each had a mic on, how interested would it have been to actually hear what Nick was saying to GSP or GSP was saying to Nick. Enjoyed the fights itself. Friends that watched it who were really rooting for Nick Diaz, who really don't like GSP and his ground tactics. Not so much falling asleep and stuff like that. Weren't that interested in the fight as I was. But, I love GSP technique in the wrestling. He does is beautiful. And if you know anything about ground fighting or fighting at all, you know how tiring that is to do to someone and to be technical with it and to be going against someone who's at that high of a level with you also in different arts. If you guys think GSP is going to do, or I know he's going to go against Hendricks, but do you think he should go against Anderson Silva after that, or what did you guys think of the fight? Was it as boring as some of my friends thought? I guess we'll see you guys next UFC 159 prediction. As normal, please rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Helps out my channel. See you later. Peace.